Gamefly is the best way to try new games. Rent it, love it, buy it at a discount, or send it back. Keep the games you love at a great discount.
Darby even continue here? I mean, oh my God, that's just silly. Oh, wait, Darby, build up. He's going to fly in. Take a look. She's coming for God. There he goes. Oh, my God. Allen is caged. 12 feet in the air. Darby. He can't. Oh my God. Janela charging in Darby Allen. Darby, this guy, he don't care. He's got that's the end of this show. And Darby, that's it's up. No. Wait a minute. Darby's got that skate on.
Was good.
What the world? Oh my God! This huge screen, oh brother. It's a long way, it's a long drive. Slowly on.
Turkey sandwich. It's good. I need some water. It's good with everybody. That's a turkey sandwich with some lettuce and some purple onions. Six more hours. Merry Christmas to everybody in here. All 12 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just know, like, when I go live and when I'm talking to y'all and shit, just know I'm basically putting y'all in with me. Because the more people that reach this channel or whatever, and the more people that think I'm cool and shit, then YouTube gonna have no other choice but to monetize me. Facts. It's a whole ounce. It says 52 blunts. I got one on just in case my coworker want to buy one. He been bugging me about some weed all fucking weekend. But yeah, 52 blunts is crazy. But yeah, one on. I got my coworker to green because if he gonna pay that $60, you know what I'm saying? Whatever seat up. Look how long this damn little seat is. Let me see. Where my glasses at?
too unfortunate.
Let me see how much I really paid for it.
If you've purchased a faulty car, you can get a massive payout like this and get your entire car loan paid off for free. Take Tyler, for example. He purchased a
$68.
2022 Honda
So
Civic.
everybody owed me
After driving it for
68.
a while, the suspension started to break down. They took it to the shop 3 times. There's nothing they could do.
Everybody owed me
Not
$68
deal.
if you want that whole pack of Zol right there.
After using the tool called the Lemon Law Case Connect Compensation.
And everything that I smoke is pressure. There's nothing below pressure.
Watch out, he's gonna
If
fly.
it's straight from the dispensary, then there's nothing but pressure.
The exposed pine. The red. Kill switch, Darby. Rick starts continuing. Rick's a brute force strategy on Darby Allin. Oh, man. That's a first strategy on Darby Allin. Oh, man. That's a first. There's not usually. Oh, Darby. Run to the table. Well, the table just for either man. Both going their separate ways, but. Oh, Darby. The barricade now. Charging.
Who is that? What's good? What the fuck? Who is McFar? McFavor? McFavor?
Here he comes. Watch out. Darby firing himself. Here it comes. Wilson next Sunday on pay-per-view has that dream match against
The guy from yesterday. When you were smoking weed, burger place. Oh, from last night. Oh no, I wasn't even smoking last night. What was I at?
You should quit this. Take your chances. Be careful here. There you go.
Was I in the crib? Or was I at work?
For good. Someone says I'm crazy. To prove tonight. On top of those steel steps. Darby, but he is. Oh wait, no. Look at this! He's going flying! He's going flying! Yeah! He was caught by the shirt that beats photos.
Damn, you said it's 3:30 a.m. where you at? So it's Christmas basically. Dang, that's crazy. I didn't even know people from like different time zones can like see my video. GM, good night, Moonshine, McFavor. Damn, I got fans in Europe and Spain. That's tough. That's tough. I'm getting the international people like Speed. That's crazy. Hey, look, the more outsiders know me, shit, fuck it. I'll be the most low-key person on this motherfucking planet and be the motherfucking coolest. Cause look, believe it or not, I'll take pictures with people. You going or that's lit, you know what I'm saying? Cause look, believe it or not, I'll take pictures with fans. Like if a fan seeing me, don't even be scared to ask to take a picture. Cause like if I'm your favorite YouTuber, then yeah, take a picture. That just lets you know that the people is watching. The world is watching. I ain't like some YouTubers that just be like, No, not no picture. I don't want to be filmed. Da da da. Shit. If you got a camera and shit and you filming, fuck it. And you say you seen me, post it.
Look at this. And Cage. Oh, no. Not again. Don't do this again. Gonna bring him up.
And if you smoke weed, if you was to ever see me, I probably would give you like 2 blunts for you to smoke on. That's how cool I am. Like, if anybody smoke weed when they come around me, just know that you smoking. Even if you ain't got none, just know that you smoking. And just know that 1 blunt, 2 blunt gonna get you out your mind. Like, you gonna be seeing up there. But yeah, good night, you know what I'm saying? It was nice to talk to you. And feel free to join whenever, you know what I'm saying?
Silverado EV RST with 440
Right
miles
now,
in
I was
GM
just watching some
estimated.
Darby Allin. He would be fucking that nigga up. Strange organ insides of an angelfish. Oh, hell no. And then Raw going to Netflix on January 6th, I think. Can't wait to see Roman Reigns beat Solo Sikoa. Like, nobody wants a goofy tribal chief. Yeah. WWE is the shit. Now I gotta find another video. I'm trying to wait for 12 o'clock to hit.
Yo, light this thing up, hype this thing up, get it bloody. Bow, bing, bow. Pull them trigger fingers out. You hear me? Light this thing up, man. We round out by the stove. Gonna pull up to that thing and it got niggas. You hear me? Finna see what's out. Street jump. I bet that boy got a Glock in that book set. Bet that boy got a Glock in that book set. Yeah, so we out here thugging. You hear
I
me?
didn't even know
Y'all
Lyrical
see
Lemonade
real
made
TV.
wallpapers.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't no
This is
lockdown.
my first time seeing
This
this.
ain't no lockdown. We don't do all that lockdown.
Oh, let me
We'll do
look
all
at a
that
review.
diecast. Boy, what I can't wait till I catch one of them boys. Want them down. I swear to God. Man, if you been on here right now, I'm pretty sure it's been a minute. Go on, give me my like. Like this thing up, like this thing up. You know you like what I'm talking. You liking what I'm finna have. What's going down right now?
Melted shirt. Well, collaboration effort, man. Lyrical Lemonade and Raw. Insane collab. What in the world? Look at these bud wraps. 2 of them contains no tobacco. Post-extraction pure bud wraps. What the fuck? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I think these are all sold out now, if I'm not mistaken. I think Raw is still making bud wraps, but these are completely gone, the Lyrical Lemonade ones. But what a bud wrap is, it's very confusing. They are, quote, post-extraction pure bud wraps. There's no tobacco in these bad boys, and there's just like Raw's blunt alternative kind of thing. As far as I know, after the weed is done being harvested and processed and whatever, they take all of the leftover shit that wasn't good enough to go into the bags or the edibles or the distillate. It's not good enough for any of that. They just like smash it all together, I guess, kind of thing, and
It's
then
good,
make it
it's
into a
good.
smokable wrap. So you have
Oh yeah.
no like, even
Y'all
paper
ever
or
seen
rice or
Pink
whatever,
Hershey's?
you know, papers are made out of. You have no fucking tobacco or anything, or you have not even a hemp wrap. You know, hemp is pretty much cannabis, but this is like This is pure bud. Like this was actually grown for the purpose of being smoked, and then now it's like a wrap, which is pretty fucking crazy. Because hemp, at the end of the day, like hemp is a material, you know, it just so happens to be able to be smoked. But this is like actual. There's like little pieces of bud and shit in here, but this isn't psychoactive, so obviously this is legal in all 50 states, probably legal everywhere, but it's not like smoking this by itself won't get you high, right? If I were to just like light it up, it's not strong enough, there's not enough THC. Whoa, this smells crazy to like get you high. But I'm sure there's enough of like the material, there's enough cannabis to have it interact with your bud in some way. That's what I'm thinking, right? I feel like this will just like interact and mingle with my weed in a different way than tobacco or even hemp will, you know what I mean? At least that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. But the other half of me is thinking like, if it's not good enough to be smoked, or not even good enough to be put in edibles, like, do I want to smoke it? You know what I mean? Like, if this isn't good enough to make it on the shelves normally, like, is this okay type shit? But like, who knows, you know? Maybe some ketchups I bet you some ketchup's made out of like nasty tomatoes and shit, but I still eat it, you know? So like, I don't know, maybe that was a bad analogy, who knows? But we got this. I went to a cookies party the other day, and they handed out some eights. I got a nice fat little goodie bag, so I felt like, I don't know, I got a lot of like GMOs and a lot of runts and a lot of like the shit that's popular right now. But I feel like with this is a specific flavor. So like I said, this is a collaboration with Lyrical Lemonade. So this one is a 100% terpene enhanced lemonade flavor. So I was like, if it's gonna be a little lemonade, if it's gonna be a little sweet, I gotta have some sweet bud to go along with it. So we got the melted sherbet right here. I've never tried this flavor before. I can't get over how this smells, bro. So the first impressions, it smells like how I think a lemon flavored paper would. You know, sometimes you get like the the Juicy J flavored papers on the shelves, and you like smell them. It's like an artificial lemon flavor, you know? Wow, this is super interesting, dude. I just don't remember how it smokes. So we're gonna have, hey man, it's empty right now. Let's just fucking, you know, fucking bam. All you gotta do is hit the camera, and you can get your nice little, you can get your blunt filled or bud filled or whatever it is. Before we spark this, before we get to the slow-mo, you know, we gotta give a quick shout out to the sponsor of the video, which makes like, you know, the weed and the wraps and shit possible. I guess I got the weed and wraps for free, but like, it makes all this possible, you know? It's actually a good sponsor too. It's very useful. Shout out to Nug MD. It's where I got my medical card. It's where, I don't know, like millions of people get their medical card.
Probably
Whatever
one of the
state you're
best
in. I think they
clones
offer
right
it in
there.
20-something states. Basically, if you can get a medical card in your state, you
Oh
should be
yeah.
using Nug MD. You don't
How
know
many
the
of y'all know what
benefits
this
to actually
is?
having a medical card versus just like kind of buying recreational weed. One, obviously, if you're in a medical-only state, it's the only way you can get weed. Two, if you're between the
If you know
ages,
what
like that weird
if you know
range
what
of 18 to
Mazepin
21,
is,
you can get a medical card and go into the dispensary and be chilling. Third one is you're saving on taxes. California, you're saving like 5 to 10% depending on the county, and then
that
other
shit
states
might
it's
be
even more.
dry
You
as
can get
hell,
upwards of like
but it's
15%
good.
off your orders just having a medical card. Another reason is the higher limits and higher doses. It's probably the best reason, to be honest with you. If you're a rec user, all edibles are only 100 milligrams, and you can only buy, I think, 28 grams of
Come on,
flour or
bro,
7
just
grams of
smoke the
concentrate
blunt.
out the door. I'm
You over
really
here
interested to
chatting.
try this by itself. Like, I know they do make bud wraps. I think they're still making the bud wraps. Like I said, it's been a while since I've even seen this. He's posting. They have a lot of new.
It goes 1, 2.
I don't even know if I can listen to this music
Nah.
because
Very, very first impressions initially is that it's not harsh at all. The smoke isn't really that thick either. It's not very comparable to a blunt or even a hemp wrap. I combine blunt and hemp. A blump, that's what we need on the market right there. But, you know, like, I feel like the whole point of hemp wraps is for the people that smoke blunts and that really want that, like, thick smoke. You want it to, like, not really burn your throat, but you want clouds, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can get some clouds off a joint, but for the most part, you're enjoying like the smoke of a joint, you know what I mean? You're enjoying the flavor, you're enjoying everything about it. But the blunts are kind of like, you just want, okay, hang on, it's smoking a little bit now. Hang on. Maybe I changed my mind. This is nice, bro. It's not an overpowering flavor, too. That's a big thing about I can't talk today, bro. That's a big thing about hemp wraps, and especially blunts, is that the flavor is so overpowering that, like, if you have a good bud, there's no point in smoking it in a blunt. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna taste nothing but fucking grape flavoring, and I have like this super tasty bud that I want to taste like some citrus notes, or I want to taste some like OG or gassy notes, and like that's the point of good weed. Like it's all different and tastes different. You know what I mean? Once you all put it in like a fucking swisher, it's like the most disrespectful thing you can do. Or like you know what I mean? Like I don't even like flavored joints that much. You know, I always used to rock with those in like high school. I could get the Juicy J like watermelon flavored papers, and they had like the little pieces of watermelon all over them. They're alright, but it was really because I was just smoking mid, you know? Bro, I was chiefing in Texas. I didn't know what my dealers were selling me. I was buying $10 a gram stuff, you know, $25 eighths. Who knows what I was smoking, you know? Green and kind of crystally, and good enough. There was no seeds in it and like no leaves. That's what I looked for when I bought weed in Texas, right? It was the bar was very low. I was like, if it's green or purple, got some crystals and no seeds, like I'll smoke it. Like looking good. Oh yeah, it's 25 and 8. Hand it right on over, bro. 50 a quad. Come on now, let's do 45 and I'm down. You know, like, like you're just smoking whatever the fuck, and then you're just like, you know, smoking it in a joint isn't the most enjoyable thing ever, because you're like, so that's why you put it in like the little bullshit gas station blunts or whatever the fuck. I like this a lot though. Few puffs in. Ooh, now it's chiefing, bro. Once you get past that initial like inch or two. Oh, bro. This is a big smoke. This is very reminiscent of a blunt. But it tastes so good. I don't necessarily know if I get the lemonade flavoring in this. It's not coming across too heavy, which I like actually. I really do like that. Enhanced flavorings just really aren't my thing, so I'm really interested to try this by itself. Like, I know they do make bud wraps. I think they're still making the bud wraps. Like I said, it's been a while since I've even seen this. He's posting. They have a lot of new products. You know what I mean? Josh from Raw is always posting, bro. He's always coming up with something new. Always tapped in the community, like I said, like giving us what we want type shit. You know what I mean? People have been asking him for blunts for fucking ever. Since Raw started, I'm pretty sure people are like, bro, make Raw blunts. I'm like, this is about, dude. Hey, man.
I got some more work shoes.
I don't necessarily know if you want to call it a blunt, because I know people hate on that. This is burning, by the way. This is cheap. And people are like, it's not a blunt unless it has tobacco in it. Like, I don't know. I like, hey, you know what? That's a question right now in the comments, because we discussed it on the most recent Pine Park episode. Are hemp wraps blunts? Does that get you angry? Are you like a super blunt smoker? Like, bro, hemp wraps aren't blunts. Like, get the fuck out of here. But like, bro, this. I call a lot of things blunts. Like, I think a joint is a joint. A joint has to be a paper no matter what. But a blunt is such like a loose term, you know what I mean? It could be a hemp wrap, it could be a tobacco leaf, it could be a grava, it could be a fat leaf, or like a little piece of shit gas station blunt. It could be a, you know, there's like a lot of things. A blunt is a blunt, you know what I mean? It's just, it's whatever, you know what I mean? It's pretty chill. This is dope, bro. I'm really liking this. I don't see, here's the thing though.
You gotta always be hot
This is
here.
100%
Drink
better than
water.
hemp wrap. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, it's not as, I don't think this is a blunt replacement, right? If you're trying to get off of blunts, I'm not necessarily sure if this will do it for you. But if you're a hemp wrap smoker, this is just better than any hemp wrap I've ever smoked. And I feel like I've smoked a lot of them, right? I've smoked some really cool quality hemp wraps, you know? Companies that are everywhere, you know? Companies that are in every single place. But a lot of them are either like hard to roll. I feel like I'm a pretty good roller. I can roll with a variety of materials. But hemp wraps just don't stick. You know what I mean? Like, hemp wraps don't stick unless you really, like, deep throat in the fuck. You're like, you know what I mean? You're going, like, grapefruit technique, going crazy on the blend. And that's the only way they stick, and it's bullshit. I hate it. But, you know, I hate that. I appreciate how these are cones. You can just stuff it. It took just a little time. I will say that this is a little bit tougher to stuff than, like, a regular cone. Especially because you can't see it. You gotta, like, feel and make sure you're stuffing it completely right. But it's pretty chill. I will say it's starting to get a little bit harsh right now. Towards like the second half of it. The first half was pretty chill.
I'm wrong.
I do notice a slight
They added
tingle in my throat, but it is my first time smoking this bud, so it could be the marijuana. I don't know. It's getting significantly, like, the taste is definitely different than it was, like, 5 rips ago type shit. I don't know if I like that. This is interesting, though. This is very, very interesting. But yeah, I mentioned the Pine Park podcast that we've been doing, man. 4 or 5 episodes in, it's looking good. We did
That's my new favorite one.
we did like the little Stoner Universe collaboration.
Time
Seppo was the
Machine.
cameraman, and he's kind of like a brains behind a lot of the content on Pine Park. He was like, let's do like an MCU of content. Like, let's get
I'm not
all the
sure
big
somebody
content
smoked.
creators and just do one big podcast. And I was like, what? That's super lit. So we had me, Goblin, Yola, and Marty, his homie, Secret Says Tim, Adam Ill. And it was fucking dope, bro. We were gonna have Hex on there, but he couldn't. He had COVID. Very unfortunate. And then we were gonna have the motherfucker, bro. He mentioned this name, and I was like, there's no way. Like, I couldn't believe it. And it was too good to be true. It did end up being too good to be true. But he was like, I'm in the talks with Hex Cody right now. Like, we might fly him out. And I was like, no way, bro. No fucking way.
Little late on doing this. Gotta test this out today. 1 gram cart, strawberry cough. Little late on doing this. Gotta test this out today.
Oh yeah, here we go. Strawberry cough.
What up? It's your boy Bobby Toast, man, and today I'm bringing y'all something a little different for the channel, man. First and foremost, man, I wanted to shout out Urban Bud. Y'all already know what it is, and a special salute out to Paul from Urban Bud. Shout out to them, man. Super team, focused on quality, committed to just the best out there. Shout out to him and the entire Urban Bud team for this one. So it's sponsored by them, guys, and let me tell you guys, phenomenal, guys. But before we get into it, man, I want to shout out all the viewers, all the subscribers, man, everybody who's been helping me grow this video, man. 1 view at a time, guys. It means the world, guys. So shout outs to y'all as well, man. So here we are today. I'm doing something a little different. The wind is kind of crazy out there, so we're just gonna relax in the whip today. Go ahead and kick back with something really special for the channel. Once again, big shout out goes to Urban Bud. Y'all already see. I'm gonna link them down below in the description. Y'all already know how I do. Once again, super special shout out to Paul from Urban Bud, man. Pleasure. Super dope person. Guys, y'all see it here first. HHC pre-rolls. That strawberry cough, guys. This one's lit. You want to stay tuned for this one, man. So if you're 21 and over, you can. But if you're not 21 and over, man, this channel, this content is not intended for you, man. And the content on this channel is intended for review and educational purposes only. So with that being said, guys, let's get straight into this one, man. It's gonna be a nice little mini smoke session as well. So guys, first smoke of the day. Took care of some business today. My off day. Shouts out to being off. Shouts out to everybody in the working industry, man.
Oh, I can tell if it was one person at 0.
Shouts out to y'all. It gets over, sometimes it's a little bit too much, but stick in because the payoff is gonna be incredible, guys. Remember that, man. If it's a journey that's going smooth, you gotta question it, man. Stuff in your life is gonna be hard. No matter how well you think you plan, life is gonna kick you those little elements, man. So just make sure that you're malleable, you're flexible, you're not too, stiff in your ways to see growth and to appreciate what it is. So with that being said, guys, this is it right here. So guys, that strawberry cough, HAC, sativa dominant, man. Y'all already know what it is. We're gonna go through some of these packages. So it's top shelf CBD flower infused with HAC distillate, guys, and I'm super excited. Later on, I'll have the scan results in a community post with the video, guys. So with that being said, man, let's get straight into this, man. Y'all already know what it is. Once again, incredible shout out to Urban Bud. my nose right now, you would be grateful. Really, really gassy, strawberry notes. Just, I mean, lingering, guys. Just lingering. You guys see it? Only the finest materials, man. Because the fine raw paper with the fine. This is probably the organic one. With the raw filter at the end, y'all already know it's quality above everything. So with that being said, guys, if you're able to join me on the smoke sets, go ahead and let's light up. If you're not able to join me though, just know, guys, I'm smoking for y'all. So with that being said, let's get into it. Cheers. Really dope. So I'm gonna pull up this window right here really quick. It's my first time having HMC just on the channel, so I'm really appreciative of that. But like I said, man, there's a lot of cannabinoids that need to be appreciated with the cannabis plant, man. So I'm here to bring awareness, and I'm so grateful that Herb and Bud is allowing me to do that, to translate it to y'all in the viewership, guys. So, woof, y'all already know. Look at that. Get a nice even burn, by the way. Herb and Bud lighter, you already know. And I love this little sack right here, man. It's almost like they're inviting you, man. Go ahead, go out and enjoy their products, man, in nature, man. So I love that little touch, man. Well, that's just my vibe that I'm getting off of it, man, is inviting you, man. Go ahead and enjoy nature. Put nature with nature, man. It's the only way you're going to feel natural, man. So y'all already know. Plenty of wisdom there, and I love that. And guys, let's talk about the elements of this. So, you already seen raw paper, raw cone, so they care about quality and consistency. Let's get into some of this CBD flower, man. Now, usually the CBD flower that I had, it has a very distinctive taste. Guys, this shit right here is super dank. And guys, it's whole buds. It's not shake, it's not trim, it's not the low, the low edges of the plant. This direct, full-fledged bud. And you can feel the bulkiness in the roll. You can definitely notice it in the roll. Such a clean breath, man. Every inhale and exhale, it's just building that head high, man. It's definitely sativa dominant. Guys, this is really a good pick-me. It's my first high of the day, guys. And just as the weather was drying me out, just as my days, errands was whipping me down, boy, this thing right here